Hello and welcome to our new website to help you with problem solving in the primary classroom. And these resources have been made available online so we can share it across schools and hopefully improve the problem solving in the classroom for everybody. Let's have a look at our opening page. We see here we've got a little logo man that I created, which I'm quite happy with. And he's wearing a pencil and a ruler. That's because we have created a problem solving tool belt, as we like to call it. And we're calling ourselves the innovators of tomorrow because all innovators of tomorrow need to be good problem solvers. So we try to be creative with our names. And at the moment, our program is proudly supported by Good Games, or Let's Play distribution company, and they've helped us out with some board games and some ideas for problem solving in the classroom. So let's have a look at what's available for you educators to use inside the classroom. So have a look at the continuum now. We've created a cognitive continuum for problem solving that we believe is a valuable resource for teachers to have in terms of problem solving. And you see here we've leveled it from 1 to 6, separate it into different sections, a task regulation and knowledge building sections. And that's all to do with problem solving. If you have a look, we'll have a look at the first indicator here on level 3 in the task regulation, and it says if they're in level 3, then they're able to use one or more problem solving tools to gain extra information beyond what is provided on a page. And as we go into what a problem solving task is, then that will make more sense, as well as the strategies available for problem solving. Up the top here, I do have a link to the the Google Sheet that we created. So if you would like to go have a look at the Google Sheet instead of looking at it online, that option is also available for you to have a look at. At the moment, we're working on a social problem solving continuum, so we can add it in with the cognitive one because we found that problem solving is actually a very social, collaborative thing to do, not just in isolation. So when you marry them up with each other, we believe that that's a stronger placement of where the students actually are. We go have a look at some learning resources that we have available. And the first one is very important because a lot of teachers don't realize that there's actually a difference between problem solving and exercise solving. If you have a close look at this screen capture that I've got from Griffith University, you'll see that exercise solving, if you read through, is very different than problem solving. Normally in exercise solving, you're just finding one answer or one process, sometimes two processes to find the one answer, where problem solving, the answer is unknown completely. So you don't know if there's going to be one answer or two answers or five answers or multiple different perspectives on one answer. And that opens it up very much for problem solving and needing different strategies to problem solve, not only in the classroom, not only in mathematics, but across the continuum and curriculum. Have a close look at that, and you can pause it on the video if you would like to have a closer look at the problem solving versus exercise solving. Underneath that, we do have a structure for the problem solving lesson that we believe is the perfect structure for any teacher to undertake for problem solving lessons. And remember, this is not exercise solving, it is a problem solving task. So you see we've split it up into two columns, what the teacher will be doing and what the student will be doing. And then we've split it up in the 5 time frames of the lesson. Now, it's important to note that problem solving can take as short as 5 minutes or as long as a year. So as you're going through the problem solving process, some of these things will take longer for different tasks. So again, that's a Google Doc that I've added into the slide. So you can visit the website at innovatorsoftomorrow.weebly.com and have a closer look. Or you can go through quickly now if you'd like to pause it and have a look. But I'll probably go through that section in a future video. And then underneath that, we do have our a Google slide added into the website to show you the problem-solving tool belt that we believe that every student should know these strategies in order to solve any problem. These are originally from mathematics, but again, you can have a closer look. But I'll quickly go through them on this video so you can see. So we've got drawing a picture, looking for patterns, working backwards, making a list or table, guess, check, and refine, act it out, try a simpler problem within the larger problem, using elimination and logical thinking, and knowing your subject matter, which is a big one, especially in terms of mathematics. And then I tell my students that whinging is not actually a strategy. And when students are Given hard problems, one of the first things they'll always do is say, "This is too hard," which is a whinging strategy, and they don't actually apply any of the other strategies. So that's just some examples of what's available in the learning section. In the resource section, we do have some more things for people to look at. The first one, again, is a Google slide, which has a multitude of activities for people to follow through. It starts off with Dan Meyer's great words for problem solving is anytime you take a mathematical question, change it to use multimedia, encourage student intuition, ask a shorter question, let the students build the problem, and be less helpful, which is hard for some teachers to do. But if I quickly go through this website, you'll see that there's multiple links to different other websites and other problems that you can use in the classroom. They're kind of split up into sections, um, but yeah, some of them link to a lot of different problem-solving uses of the brain, I guess. So see here, more resources linked over to the next page, problem analysis resources, and then actual problem-based learning or project-based learning in the classroom, which at the moment is quite small, but we're working on that all the time. So hopefully come up with more resources to add there. Underneath that is some useful readings that we undertook in order to create this website or this future learning. And all of them are to do around with problem solving, critical thinking, and in terms of the everyday classroom and mathematics as well. And then underneath that, we just have some information and links to good games who support us. And board gaming at the moment is a really, I guess I didn't expect it, unexpected process of problem solving, and those board games, especially quality board games, which I'll add on to the site in the future, create great problem solving, critical thinking, logical thinking, lateral thinking, unbelievable for future learning of the 21st century. And then underneath that are some other problem solving games we use in the classroom to do with Think Fun that can be very beneficial for, again, for problem solving, lateral thinking, logical thinking, and those type of things. Now, if you do want to have a look at how we came about this project, it was part of the Action Learning for Innovation professional learning undertaken by the Futures Learning Unit of New South Wales to help us out. And we do have reasons why we chose problem solving at our school and in this classroom. And all of that can be seen on the About page if you're interested. And the actual process we went through to find these resources and that page. Now, my name is Ryan, and you find my name on the contact page of the. So I'm the leader of this project, but I am an assistant principal at Mount Annan Public School, and very proud of what we've come up with on this website. So hopefully you can go and have a look and see what it's all about and use some of the resources. And in the future, I'll be adding some extra videos about how to use some of the resources and how to teach the students to be effective problem solvers in the classroom. Have a good look. Thank you.